Hey everybody, good morning. Today we're gonna do what I call a Christmas oil down, baby. Alright, so the reason why I call it a Christmas oil down, because I'm gonna be using some chunks of ham instead of normally use like pigtail and stuff. So we're gonna be using some ham in our oil down. So the ingredients are, we have some ham. I have 2 local hot peppers. I don't think these are that hot, but I'm gonna add these 2. I have 1 block of Maggi cube. I have some sliced onion. I'm going to use some coconut milk. I may not use the whole can, I may use like half the can. I have some basil that I chopped up here, and I'm going to be using some Badia seasoning. And we have the star of the show, we have the breadfruit. And I'm going to use some cayenne pepper. So let me show you how I'm going to cut up the breadfruit. Okay, so let's do this. Alright, so basically we try and cut down the breadfruit down the center. Make sure your knife is sharp enough. There you go, this is what it looks on the inside. So you're going to cut the other half. And to make it easier for me, I like to cut another half like this. Oh, it's a bit slippery. Okay, and then we're going to peel out this section here like this. Let me get a smaller knife. Peel out here. This has to be discarded. I'm going to cut another center again. It's easier to peel. And then I'll begin to peel off the skin. Let me finish this and then I'll be back to the next step, what I do next. Okay, so I'm done peeling the breadfruit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just cut them into big chunks. Well, there's already big chunks, but the smaller big chunks like this. So they'll be like about this size. And then I'm going to put them into my pot, and then we will start the season. Okay, so here's the breadfruit. So we're going to add the other ingredients. I'm going to add the basil that I already chopped up. This is what I got from my little garden. I have a beautiful basil plant. It really grows really, really well. I'm going to add the 2 hot peppers, the onion. I'm going to add basically everything at this point. The chopped up ham. This is the salt flavor that we're going to get here. This ham is a bit smoked, so we're going to get like a sweet, salty flavor. So that's why I'm not going to add any salt at this point, because I'm going to taste first to see if I have enough salt. I'm going to taste later. I'm going to add the Maggi cube. Bit of the Badia seasoning. About a teaspoon should do. Alright. And then some cayenne pepper. That should be fine. Let's add the coconut milk. Okay, I'm going to add the coconut milk. I'm going to add the whole can. And then I'm going to add another can of water to go with this. Okay, so I'm going to put this on my stove and let this cook. All set. Oh my goodness, if you could only smell how my kitchen is smelling right now. I think my pot is a bit too small, but anyway. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and just mix in everything so all the ham bits get inside and mix up and flavor all the breadfruit. Now if you decide to use the pigtail, you'll have to pressurize and tenderize the pigtail before putting it with the breadfruit for everything to cook up well. Oh, it looks so good. And breadfruit doesn't take long to cook. This breadfruit was starting to ripe. And when it gets ripe, it's a bit soft and it's too mushy. So they want to really have a breadfruit with a overly ripe you don't want your oil down with the overly ripe breadfruit. All right, looking good, y'all. So I'll just taste all and make sure I have enough salt, enough flavoring, and all good. This should be ready in the next about 15 minutes. Oildown is all ready, folks. It's that simple. Alright, let me do a quick presentation for you guys. Okay, folks, here's my breadfruit. The power just went, so I'm using the light from my cell phone to do this last bit of the recipe. Alright, take care, thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas again to you and your family. Bye bye.